So this story that Brian Fraley over at the Dairyland Sentinel and the people over at the Institute for Reforming Government have been working on and breaking for the past couple of weeks. Fraley's been working on this for a year. This is 100% on brand for what I would expect from DPI. Fraley writes this morning, more than a year after the Dairyland Sentinel first sought public records regarding the overhaul of Wisconsin student performance benchmarks, Department of Public Instruction has finally released another handful of internal documents. The new disclosures were forced only after the Dairyland Sentinel got a lawyer through IRG. This is a typical reporter's nightmare. And this shows some of the weaknesses with Wisconsin's open records laws. Sure, you have access, but access doesn't mean anything. If DPI wants to screw you over, if the governor's office wants to screw you over, if the DMV wants to screw you over, they can. If your local school district wants to screw you over, if your local town council wants to screw you over, if they can, I would suggest perhaps some teeth be added to the law. But that's just a sort of Ben Yount as a reporter aside. Newly released records confirm a staggering price tag for the 4-day event that happened when DPI met to rewrite its school student performance benchmarks. DPI confirmed the line item cost for the standard setting workshop was $368,000 plus. The event was held in June at the Chula Vista Resort in the Dells. Fraley calls it the premier destination, known for luxury amenities, including massive indoor and outdoor water parks, spa services, and multiple bars. We would go to Kalahari when we were at the Dells. I've never been to Chula Vista, but it's nice. I'm sure that whoever is the spokesperson for DPI, if they get a question on this story, and I don't expect that they will, because just like with the teacher grooming story out of the Cap Times, this story is very, very big on conservative media. Jessica McBride over at Wisconsin Right Now wrote about it. I'm talking about it. I expect Vicky will talk about it. Dan will probably mention it. And for the legacy media, that's a kiss of death for a story. They won't touch it if we touch it first. They are so worried about being seen as maybe possibly adjacent to conservatism that they will run away from stories that we touch first. The story here is DPI spent $400,000 for a 4-day conference to come up with a strategy to lie to parents about how poorly their kids are reading. That's $100,000 a day. Fraley goes on. While the DPI provided the summary of results of the conference last year, total cost as well, it failed to provide an itemized list of expenses that we requested. Agency did not provide receipts for staff time or food or travel or lodging. Taxpayers are left to wonder how much of that $368,000 bill was spent on amenities or alcohol or water park access for the 88 educators and various staff in attendance. He writes, it's understandable student information and the answers to the test be kept confidential, but there was a non-disclosure agreement that everybody at the conference was forced to sign. Participants had to agree that they will not share workshop feedback or workshop recommendations on any media, including social media. Like I said, this is 100% on brand for DPI. Shh, don't tell parents the truth. Do everything that we can to make these decisions behind closed doors, away from the public eye, lest we tell parents anything about how bad public schools in Wisconsin are.